right, what's going on, everyone? So we're just gonna go over some news, some stuff that's going on in Baby Doge. A lot of big stuff is happening, so that's what we're gonna talk about today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's get straight to it. So, first things first. Right now, we got some good prices right now. Still 10 8Z 10.5, so that's still a good buying price. 8Z 10.5. So I would still say it's a good time to buy. We were way lower before, but hey, you missed it, you missed it. But still a good opportunity, more or less. But the one thing I am seeing right now is our 24-hour trading volume is still kind of starting to get back to normal a little bit. If you look at it back here, it was at 4 million at the peak up there for the peak of the day, 3.8 million. So it's been consistently around $3.8 million to $4 million every single 24 hours. So it's seeming like we're kind of getting a little bit steady, because remember when everything was selling off, 8 million, 9 million, 10 million in trading volume, a bunch of selling was going on. But now that things are kind of leveling out, the volume is kind of slowing down a little bit. But we need to see what we had back here when we're pumping like 20 million plus in trading volume. But yeah, the trading volume is kind of normalized right now. We're getting closer to that equilibrium price here. Check out the link in the description for these automated trading indicators with Chart Prime if you want these. But moving on from that, though, I do want to go over more of the actual news that we have today. So we've had a burn. So a lot of people really want the burn. Me, I really don't care about the burns at all, but I guess a lot of people want them. So we had to do it. So I guess they decided to troll the community because people are like, you're funny, because like they burned a very small amount. So yeah, everybody's really laughing at this burn. But yeah, because people are asking for it. So unless you're going to burn your coins, they're only going to burn a small amount. They burned $4,900, which is only worth 4.7 trillion baby doge. So they hardly burned anything. They say, people keep saying win burn, and then they came and they did a burn. But it wasn't the one that people were expecting. It wasn't the one that people wanted. So if you want a burn, you're going to have to, burn your own stuff. So people were asking for it. Win burn, you got a small one. So that's what you're asked for. You didn't ask for a specific amount. And like I said, burns really don't do nothing to the price. Even though it was a small amount, you seen the price didn't budge. It actually went down slightly when they actually burned it. But yeah, the price did not budge, not whatsoever. Like, even though it was a small amount of coins, but still, burns really don't do much. Now, we have a new section in CoinMarketCap made, and I believe it is specifically for Baby Doge, because as you can see, Baby Doge is the top one, but it's also the only one that even has a solid foundation. Like, all the other ones are just random meme coins that don't even have a million in market cap. So yeah, we are really like the top for philanthropy tokens, and yeah, Baby Doge is on top for that, but we are the only ones in that. So, but yeah, they made it probably specifically for us because we're literally at the very top of it. So that's pretty cool. So that's another big thing with the news. Another thing, if you're trying to get hired by them, you can get hired to be a full stack developer or a back end developer, and it's a full time job. You can also be hired for YouTube thumbnails because their click through rate's pretty low, 1.6%. And I'm guessing this is for the Baby Doge Kids channel that they made. So it's a very low click through rate, 1.6%. One thing I will say, if they're talking about for Baby Doge Kids, I'd seen the video they put. They didn't have any letters, I don't believe, in the video. And they didn't need to have big, bright, vibrant letters, preferably like neon letters. If you're going to be like pushing it for the kids, like Baby Doge Kids, you got to have stuff like that in there. Maybe some big random stuff in there. Like, I don't know, just something big and random and that just pops out. But if that's what they're talking about, then yeah, that's what they're going to need there. But this is the one they have. It says Baby Doge. People don't really know what Baby Doge is. So you got to do something else, like best song or something like that, and then the kid will be like, oh, best song. Let's click to see what this best song is, or something like that. It doesn't make sense to us, but it makes sense to them. Okay. The colors are good inside of this thumbnail. I'll say that the color scheme is good. The purple and orange, that's good. Maybe a brighter purple and a brighter orange could have did a better job. But you need to have familiar things. So you need a familiar element, like the Baby Doge theme here of the picture of a Baby Doge. That's not familiar, but it is if you put like an actual baby dog on there, like like a puppy, like a really small puppy. All right. And then another thing they can do is, like I was saying, a familiar word, like familiar words. So that would be something that would help for them. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and apply for this for their YouTube thumbnail designers, you can, and you can even look up on YouTube how to make good thumbnails, because I make all my thumbnails. I got a pretty good click through rate. It's usually around 10 to 13%, but it could be lower for stuff like random. If I make a random video like Bitcoin's doing this, because I usually don't make a lot of Bitcoin videos, so they're going to be lower, obviously. So it also has a lot to do with your audience. And the thing is, they don't have an established audience, so at first the click through rate is going to be low, regardless, because they don't have an established audience of people that actually know about them. The Baby Doge Kids channel does have a good amount of subscribers, but those subscribers are questionable because they just started that channel. Maybe they took the Baby Doge main channel and made it into that, or they took like a other channel that they had and then made it into Baby Doge Kids. But either way, those subscribers aren't familiar with what Baby Doge is, so they can't use the word Baby Doge inside of there unless they're promoting it to Baby Doge followers, and most Baby Doge followers are adults, so they're not gonna really watch it. But that could be another thing. The people that see it, they're like, "Oh, this is the Baby Doge Kid song. I don't really want to watch it because they're Baby Doge holders, but they're adults, so they really don't want to watch it." So that could be another reason why the click through rate is also low. A new channel would help with that. But anyways, moving on from that, you guys definitely go ahead and apply for that commission based they have for business developers for Baby Doge and Coin.news and Acquisition Hunter. So you can go ahead and apply for that as well via DM. So you can go ahead and do that. More stuff that they have here. Some more updates. A new listing for a more of an international exchange. They also mentioned that they're trying to get listed to more regional exchanges, which they mean like international exchanges to certain regions. That's what they're trying to do. So we're calling out to all regional exchanges to try to get listed. So they're trying to they're trying to pretty much establish every market in every single country. So whether it's Pakistan, whether it's, well, this is Nigerian, rather it's Nigeria, Pakistan's flag looks kind of similar to that, but theirs has like a star in it, I believe. But yeah, whether it's Nigeria, Ghana, or whether it's any European Union country. So that's with Roku is, or whatever this is. So this is pretty much an African exchange, but they're trying to get in all exchanges in all different pockets of the world. So we'll see what we can get with there. I think they should really tackle that Asian market, like get to the Chinese market. If you get to the Chinese market, the Chinese are really big with it because a lot of them can't buy crypto directly because of the government, but behind the scenes they can get it in certain ways. But Japan's another good market for crypto. India, we already have a good Indian crypto market, so we don't really need to worry about that. We have a lot of Indian holders inside of Baby Doge. I actually look at all of my analytics where people come from inside of my videos, and India is one of those places that a lot of people are watching from. So yeah, interesting stuff there. But yeah, definitely need to get a more international audience into Baby Doge, even though we already have a very international audience. Most Baby Doge holders are coming from America, and then like the second most is like Nigeria, I believe. That's the last time I looked at it. That's what it looked like. And then India, and then Canada, and then we have the UK as another big one. I'm gonna actually make a whole video where we just kind of look at where most Baby Doge people are coming from, because I could look it up right now, but then y'all be able to see my login on YouTube, and I don't want y'all to see that right now. But anyways, this is all I got for y'all today. Hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. And as always, I'll be back with another video.